Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Rob G. Boy, what a difference a week makes. I'll tell you, really just letting it out, letting out that guilt, letting out that, all that built up frustration, and just letting out the fact that I feel like I was letting you guys down and letting myself down. Just letting it out really made a huge difference for me mentally as far as getting my head back in the game. So today, Saturday, I think it's March 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check the calendar. But today I went and saw Eric, my nutritionist at Principal Nutrition, and we had a very productive meeting. We spoke about really just getting back on track, back to basics with my diet. So when I talk about getting back on track with my diet, he really emphasized the importance of counting calories. I know there's diets out there that say, you don't have to count calories and you can eat this, you can eat that, but science has shown it's all about calories in and calories out. So if I'm not rigorously working out like I was last year, then I have to make some alterations to my game plan in order to keep the weight coming down. So the one thing I'm going to do is start really just tracking my calories. I know there's an application on my phone called my FitPal or something like that. Double check. Don't quote me on that name. When you read the blog, then you'll see the actual name of it. But anyway, that application allows me to track my caloric intake. So what I'm going to be doing is focusing on 5 meals a day, 400 calories per meal. So that breaks down to 2,000 calories. Now, some dietary information I'd like to share with you is really, for me, it's just focusing on, not just the calories, but also the nutrients within the calories. For example, going to eat a lot more greens. Now, this is rapini, which is Italian for broccoli rabe, and if anyone doesn't know broccoli rabe, it's basically broccoli and spinach having a love child. So that's what this is. Yeah, that was pretty corny. Write that down. Anyway, so I'm gonna really introduce more greens, and this bunch here came out to about $3, so it's quite a bit. I sauteed with just steam it actually. I actually put a little olive oil, but just like a tablespoon, and I also put fresh garlic, and it comes out delicious. Also, making sure I really just step up my fruit intake. It's very important that I just make sure that I'm getting the vitamins that I need. If you've done any research on how food affects, well, basically everything, food can also affect your mood. So the type of foods that you eat can really impact how you've been feeling. And for me, it's been mainly just a bunch of ground turkey, whole wheat pasta, and not much else. So I'm really going to really focus on a lot more variety, such as getting back to some chicken breast, some white fish, maybe salmon once or twice a week. Just really changing it up, but not really focusing so much on just, the portion per se, but more importantly, just focusing on like tracking the calories. So that's why it's really important I get my food scale out in order to ensure that I'm staying within those 400 calories, every 3 hours. Another thing is also changing up the kind of carbs I'm eating. Sweet potatoes. Oh, look at that, I'm making a mess over here. Sweet potato. Now, I really love this sweet potato idea. It actually comes wrapped in plastic. This is really great to take to work. It takes about 5 minutes. You put it in the microwave and it comes out perfectly steamed, and it's just a regular sweet potato. See, really? Ooh. So I'm going to really, again, change it up, focus on other nutrient dense foods. And another thing that's very important is, if I'm going to eat late, well, first of all, the cutoff should be by 9 p.m. That was the recommendation, because again, late at night, you're not burning as much energy as you are in the day. So that's why they say don't eat late. So, the recommendation is not to eat at least, 2 to 3, probably 3 hours before I go to bed. I normally go to bed around 11:30 to midnight. So by 9 o'clock, I'm going to just make sure I stop eating. And I actually bought this a while ago, but I'm going to bring it back. And it's the Gold Standard Whey. And this is, whey protein that my nutritionist Eric recommends because of its ingredients. And this allows me to get my protein in and make, protein shakes for like meal replacements. So I'm really going to focus on incorporating some of these protein shakes in replacement of a couple meals, like whether it be in the morning or late at night. So that's going to be the plan. From an exercise standpoint, I asked Eric about some suggestions on how to, get my fitness in until I figure out whatever this issue is that's messing with my balance and stuff. I have purchased a balance trainer called a Bosu ball, where you can lay on it and balance and really work on your core. I also purchased this thing called BodyFit, and it's basically an exercise strip that you actually put on your door and allows you to do various exercises. And so I'm going to be incorporating that. For example, some things I'll be doing are like chest press, rows, overhead press, bicep curls, tricep extensions, and planks. So chest press are like me lying on the Bosu ball and just, let me center myself in the camera, right? That's chest press. Then I have the row. So if I have the strip hooked up to the wall, the door, then I take the bands and I'm going to do rows. And that's going to get my sides trimmed down. I don't like that side fat at all. I don't think, who does, right? Also the overhead press, right? Overhead press, bicep curls, all right? Also tricep extensions, making sure getting the triceps, right? And then planks, where I'm kind of like this on the floor in kind of a push-up position, holding myself, which is really tough. But again, it's all about building that core. So I'm going to be doing 15 reps of each of those exercises probably every other day, like 3 days a week, just to make sure I'm getting in some activity to burn the calories that I'm monitoring very closely. And that's it. So that's pretty much the game plan right now. It's not anything radically new than what I've been doing, but it's really just, being more disciplined and tracking what I'm doing. And each week Eric will meet with me, and the goal is to lose a minimum of 2 pounds per week or 8 pounds a month. I think I can do more than that, but you know what? Baby steps, one step at a time. Not going to get ahead of myself. It's all about just getting, the engine started again. Also, today I was very productive and got a haircut, as you can see. All right, and haircut makes me feel better because I was running out of hair gel, so that's why I went and got a haircut, and also I feel better when I get a haircut. And I just did some shopping on a Saturday night. My wife is out with some friends, so it's just me and the dog, and I'm about to do some workouts. I'm actually going to make sure I film some of my workout routines for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And again, I'm just so happy, back on track. I've met some great friends on Facebook. Almost every day there's somebody new that hears about my story and that has reached out to me. There was one gentleman, I don't have his name off the top of my head, but he just reached out and he was like, he had lost 345 pounds. So when I hear about that kind of story, I definitely gravitate toward it. So I'm going to give him a call and kind of get some tips from him, because again, if anyone has done it, sometimes I feel like I'm the only person in the world that's this big, and that's not the case at all. So as of today, I'm 460 pounds. So I'm going to be looking to give you guys weekly updates on my progress. And again, I'm smiling. Don't worry. I know I look kind of rough in that last video. A lot of you guys were like, don't jump off the bridge. And I apologize if I gave you guys that impression. I feel 110% better. I'm so glad that I just kind of let it out. And just want you guys to know that I love you all, and I'm very, very appreciative for all the continued support. Thank you guys. God bless, and thank you for your continued support at robgweightloss.com. God bless. Bye-bye.